Okay, to the work table, I'll go ahead to measure my vertical measurement. Then from the waist to the hip line is 9 inch. I'm going to mark it there. That's the vertical measurements I'm going to get. So from the hip line horizontally, I'll measure my hip divided by 4. Mine is 10 inches. I'll do the same as the waistline. My waist divided by 4 is 8 inches plus the dart. So I'll go ahead to mark the dart, right? So from there, I use my curve rule to connect from the waist to the hip. Okay, then that is it. Then at the hem, I'll connect from the hip to the hem of the skirt. Now the hip vertical horizontally I'm using is 10 inches. Then at the hem I'm using 9 inches. That means I minus 1, making it 9 to make it a straight line or a bit curvy. Then that is it. All right, then I'll go ahead to measure that area that I'm taking at the scale side is 4 inches from the center. All right, then I'll do the same at the hemline, 4 inches from the center. Then I'll connect it from the waist to the hem and cut it out. So I'm basically going to cut it out. So I'm creating my darts, right? That's creating the dart before cutting it off. All right, so now I'll cut off the dart and cut out that line to the hem of the skirt. Now this is it, and this is another part of the skirt. So from the other hip, from 1 inches down from the waistline, I'm going to measure 1.5 inch, 1.5 inch from the waistline to the hip line of the skirt. So I'm going to make it into a straight line to enable me know where to start cutting it. I'm basically going to do kind of cut and splash method here. So this is me cutting out the 1.5 inch difference is there. So now the next step is to cut it. I'm going to cut it down to the edge of the other side of the pattern. All right, so then after that I'm going to place it in a new pattern paper. Okay, I'm going to place this there. All right, and yeah, these are the hip line. I'm going to stop here. So I'm placing it in a new pattern paper and splash it. I'm going to spread it. All right, I've already cut it, so I'm going to spread it like 2 inches different from each of the pieces. So I'll splash it there and gum it together. I'm using a different color pattern so that you can see the difference. So that's it. Then I'm gonna head to cut the flounce here. So then I've cut it. I've measured from the hip, from the edge of the pattern. I just come down by the waist measurements. All right, just a kind of round a curvy splash or curvy flounce, right? So this is it. I'll cut it and print it. Okay, now this is a skirt. I already added the flounce. You can make yours longer than the skirt depending. So this is just how it is. Okay, thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video.